I received a message that had a question about Gabriel. Came to Mary to tell her she will be pregnant with a son and his name will be called Emmanuel. Why did he say that when his name is truly Yahusha? Well, that's a deep question, and Christianity has often misused or misunderstood this scripture. The angel Gabriel announcement to Mary includes the prophetic name Emmanuel, but the Messiah's actual name is Yahusha. Let's walk through this step by step using scriptures and precepts upon precepts with the Hebrew meaning, prophecy, and in context. Let's reference Matthew 1:21 through 23, and we'll read it out of the King James Version. And she shall bring forth a son, and thou shalt call his name Jesus, originally Yahusha, for he shall save his people from their sins. Now all this was done that it might be fulfilled, which was spoken of Yahuwah by the prophets, saying, Behold, a virgin shall be with child, and shall bring forth a son, and they shall call his name Emmanuel, which be interpreted is God with us. This quote is pulled from the prophecy in Isaiah 7:14. Therefore Yahuwah himself shall give you a sign. Behold, a virgin shall conceive and bear a son, and shall call his name Emmanuel. That means El is with us. E-L. So why Emmanuel if his name is Yahusha? Because Emmanuel is a prophetic title, not a literal given name. Let's break this down. Yahusha is his literal covenant name. Yahusha means Yahuwah is salvation, or Yahuwah saves. Yah equals the shortened form of Yahuwah. Yasha equals Hebrew for deliver, save, rescue. This name is perfectly aligned with what Gabriel told Mary. In Matthew 1:21, you shall call his name Yahusha, for he shall save his people from their sins. Emmanuel is a title or identity describing who he is, not what to call him. They shall call his name Emmanuel, equal, they shall recognize him as El with us, the presence of Yahuwah manifested among his people. This is common in Hebrew prophecy. Prophets or kings were given names or titles that describe their role, not their actual first name. For an example, Isaiah's son, Maher-Shalal-Hash-Baz in Isaiah 8:3 equals prophetic message, not a casual name. Melchizedek equals king of righteousness, a title, not necessarily his birth name. Yahusha, Messiah, is also called Prince of Peace, Wonderful Counselor, the root of David, Son of Man, and the Lion of Judah. None of these are his literal name, but to describe his identity and purpose. Now let's look at precepts upon precepts. The scripture, Isaiah 7:14, what it reveals, Emmanuel is a prophetic title, equals El with us. Matthew 1:21, his real name is Yahusha, equals Yahuwah saves. Luke 1:31, you shall call his name Yahusha, not Emmanuel. John 17:6, I have manifested your name unto men. Exodus 23:20-21, my name is in him. Yahusha carries Yahuwah's name. Now why does this matter? Because the world has been taught the false name Jesus, stripped of the Father's name, Yahuwah, the Hebrew identity of the Messiah, the prophetic fulfillment of salvation for Israel. Calling him Emmanuel instead of Yahusha is missing the covenant. Calling him Jesus is replacing the truth with Roman error. Yahusha came to reveal the Father in John 17:6, fulfill Isaiah's prophecy, Emmanuel, save his people, Israel, from sin, Matthew 1:21. So the final revelation, they shall call his name Emmanuel. This means that people will recognize truly Yahuwah is with us. His presence is among us. But his true name, the one that carries power, identity, and covenant, is Yahusha. Yahuwah is salvation, and that's the name we must call upon. In Acts 4:12, there is no other name under heaven given among men whereby we must be saved. Not Jesus, not Emmanuel, but Yahusha.